Hi guys and welcome back to Crypto News. I'm your host Crypto Chester, and today I'm here to give you an update, a comprehensive update on Doge. Okay, we're going to be doing a price prediction on Doge and discussing the current market conditions on this asset and seeing essentially where we think this could go over the next week, over the next month, and seeing some nice price predictions for the asset just in general. Okay, so without further ado, let's get straight into this lovely update for Doge. But just quickly, if you could just drop a like, that would be great. It helps us out tremendously in terms of the channel. And also let me know in the comment section what you think of the video as well. But let's get deep down and dirty into this. So, Dogecoin today, you can see the market cap is currently at around $15.2 billion. Okay, that's with a B. That's with a B there. $1 billion. Okay, volume over the last 24 hours has soared. Up 33%, which is actually pretty bullish considering market conditions. But one thing that I do want to talk about here is the current ranking in comparison to the volume in the market, right? It's actually half, okay? So this is, in comparison to the other cryptocurrencies out there right now, in more of a bearish stance compared to the other ones that are performing in a better volume capacity than Doge right now. Still, not a bad thing. Up 33% today in terms of the volume, up 3% in terms of general market cap and price. So can't really complain in the current state of affairs with the current market, okay? So let's get deep into the chart here because there is a very important breakout zone that I want to be referencing here, guys, okay? And you can see we've had these on the chart for a while, and Doge has been trickling down for a very goddamn long time here, and obviously, we've got the high coming back through from the end of March there. And from there, we have pretty much trickled down to near enough the same sort of price that we saw the start of the run happening back in December. Okay, so what I'm really looking for now is, of course, you can see on my screen here, it's super easy, super simple. You can see the support on the lower side here. We've tested this 1, 2, 3, 4 times here. Didn't come down and test it again here, which is super interesting because this was an actual buy zone for me. But instead, what we have done, we've actually rallied to the upside, and we've actually getting closer and closer to this lovely pinnacle point here for a lovely breakout scenario. Now, the breakout that we're weighing up today is going to be a breakout to the upside. That is on the basis I just caught a mosquito. What a god mode thing to do. The breakout zone that we are referring to here is going to be along this line. Okay, you can see the level of resistance that we have had multiple times here, and we haven't had it recently. Okay, so this is the very interesting point we need to be looking out for there. In terms of a price for that, for Doge, it is going to basically fall down to around 10 cents 88. We are very close to this zone, may I add. Okay, we're super close. Less than 3 or 4% there. We just need to be very vigilant here for resistance because we haven't had resistance off this for a while, since July, okay? And last time we did see resistance, it was catastrophic to say the least to the downside, okay? So if we are talking momentum from this zone, gulp, that is 40% to the downside here. Usually you can expect half of the momentum, but that's pretty choppy to say the least. So I probably would be going on the first wave instead, and the first wave down was around 16%. So I probably would expect roughly around an 8% correction, which you can see does line up pretty nicely with that level of support, okay? So it's quite likely that we come up, we test the Fibonacci retracement of the 0.236, we test the trend line that we've just referencing there. Before we break out, we have an 8% correction, and then we see a pump to the upside from here, and then we test this again and hopefully see that breakout scenario come into fruition. Now, if that does happen, amazing stuff. We're going to make loads and loads of money. It's really good. But if we do get seriously rejected, then it's very simple what we're going to do. We're just going to basically not do anything. We're going to wait for it to come down, and we're going to buy these areas like we have been discussing previously, because you can see as DCA levels, the 4-hour, the daily, and the 12-hour volume weighted ATR band, that's the volume weighted average true range. If you guys want to go research that, you can. Super interesting indicator. And you can see just generally we get really nice swing momentum off these bands here, okay? So it's a super easy strategy when investing in crypto to just use these as a sort of very strong DCA levels, especially in a macro bull market right now, but altcoins are down. So DCAing all the way down using these bands, super easy money to be made here. So that's what I would say about Doge overall. But yeah, just to summarize the breakout zone, it is going to be a measure move all the way up for around a 50% move. If the market decides to officially change direction here, then it's very, very likely that we do see Doge soar to the price of around $16. That will nearly be a 2x from where we are now. But if we do soar all the way up to the current high of the bear market, the current high of the bull market, we will be looking at around a 2.2x on our current investment, current standings for Doge in the portfolio right now, which if you add that up, that's a goddamn lot of percentages. That's 122% on our Doge portfolio there. Pretty goddamn good if you ask me. Momentum is also looking great. You can see it's sort of dying out to the downside here. So maybe, as I said, one more wave down, then we will see momentum sort of pick up like so, and then the rejection will be the pinnacle point when we basically bounce above this area and test this area here. When we see these areas basically get tested for resistance and we see us get above that, that's the confirmation that we're going to be seeing that massive trend macro reversal there. So yeah, overall, looks pretty good for Doge. Get your bags in, get ready for explosions, okay? Enough about Doge, let's go straight into Pepe Unchained. So Pepe Unchained, for you guys that don't know, is a project that have just raised $13.8 million in their pre-sale. They're still live in their pre-sale, so if you want to get involved, you can. There's one last alpha early entry. And what this project essentially is, it's essentially a layer 2 based project on Ethereum, and it's essentially Pepe's own blockchain. Pepe have created a blockchain for meme coins to be built on. Okay, super bullish, kind of like Base chain, or Base on Ethereum, and the lower transaction fees, higher volume, 100 times faster than Ethereum, and it's going to have its own dedicated blockchain explorer. I'm not going to go into too much detail. This is a Doge video, not a Pepe video. If you guys want to go check that out, you can. All the links are in the description for that. Definitely go check it out. It's super early, super alpha, and they've raised a substantial amount of money, nearly $14 million here, so you know they're going to have an insane launch. Don't miss that one, guys. That's going to be it from me. Drop a little like on the video if you could. If you love the content, make sure you hit the subscribe button, notification bell on. You're never going to miss one of our uploads here on Crypto News. Thank you ever so much for watching. Peace out, and I'll catch you in the next one.